Oh man, what kind of stuff are we getting this month? Sure hope it's something fun.
Hey everybody, it's Jinx here again. Happy Saturday, and hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hopefully not a lot of you went out there on Black Friday, but if you did, I hope you were safe and sound. But with that being said, I'm here again, which means I have another retro game treasure. So let's get right into the box. First off, I'm very excited because I got 4 games again. I'm like, yay! Because the last couple months, I only got 3. I was starting to get sad. But I got 4 again, and the first game is Tecmo NBA Basketball. Now, what's cool about this is I caught the back. It actually has a battery pack in here. Interesting. I didn't realize there was a lot of NES games that had that, which is weird because, you think about certain games like Zelda and stuff like that, they got a battery pack. But I didn't realize any sports games would have that. Most of them use a passcode system. So that was kind of new. But overall, the cartridge itself is actually in really good condition. There's no writing. The label's in really good condition. No scuffs. Actually, it's in really good condition. I can't believe this. Not saying it's highly sought after, but it's always nice to have good condition on your cartridges. One less thing you have to do later on, right? That's right. So moving on, going from one condition on cartridge to the next one is Tecmo World Wrestling. Now I say from one corner of condition of cartridges to the others, this one's a little bit more beat up. Got some scuffs. Looks like it may have some writing on the back here. The label is scuffed up, not in as good of condition, and it has those dreaded rental stickers that take forever to get off. But I shall get them off. So, I actually played this game. It's actually interesting. What I find even more interesting is the fact that, just from the label, I did not recognize the game at all. But once I started playing, I'm like, I remember this game. I remember playing my brothers with this game. And I remember reading the manual and all the special moves for each wrestler, So it's interesting. It's interesting to come across a game that I've played, but I didn't know I played. So, kind of like a hidden gem type of thing that I never knew I wanted, but now that I have it, I'm glad I do. Thirdly, we go from the Nintendo to the N64 with Command and Conquer. Now, the label's pretty scuffed up, pretty beat up, but like I've said a million times, you can always get the game now, upgrade later, you know what I mean? And especially considering that the back's all ripped up and stuff like that. But I do have to say the cartridges weren't nearly as dirty. I didn't have to spend as much time cleaning them this time around, which is kind of nice. And there's no writing on this one. Now, I love the Command & Conquer series. I liked Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge, Tiberian Sun, Firestorm, let's see, Renegade. So I usually like the majority of their games. However, I don't really like playing it on a console. I gotta have the mouse and keyboard for them. That's just my preference. Not everybody's gonna agree with it, but It is what it is. And finally, I know what you're thinking. You're looking at the games they got me, and you're like, they're not worth that much. I think you got hosed. And honestly, if it wasn't for this last game, I would agree with you. But this game, I had never played it until I received it. And I always get told that it is one of the best games in the franchise. And now I know why. Because I played it. And that would be Resident Evil 4. Now, here's what's cool: is it's a 2-disc game with both discs there. Disc 1, Disc 2. No manual, so please let me know in the comments below if it comes with one. And yeah, dude, Resident Evil 4, man, it was a GameCube. I know it was a GameCube exclusive originally before it was released for other systems. And I keep hearing how good it is, and oh my goodness. And I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get very far in the game, as you can tell by the footage, but I can kind of see why people liked it. And while I'm playing it, I can kind of see, seeing footage of like Resident Evil 7 or the Resident Evil reboot that came out. I can kind of see parts of Resident Evil 7 in Resident Evil 4 a little bit, like gameplay style. Not necessarily like the controls or, maybe some of the controls. But I can see a little bit of Resident Evil 7 in Resident Evil 4 and vice versa. So, and people love Resident Evil 7 and people love Resident Evil 4. So I can kind of see where they're coming from. Well, that's going to do it for this month's Retro Game Treasure. And if you haven't noticed, my face is kind of dark. It's not as lit up as it normally is. That's because it's the holiday season, people. And unfortunately, my lights are under a big pile of Christmas presents. That's right. 'Tis the season. With that, I'll see you guys next week.
Did you like this video? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay in the loop of all my future videos. Because resistance is futile.